What's up, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. We are here with a Newcomers seasonal championship. We need to use anything from the 2010s or newer, so if you use 2020 that's fine as well. 2010 to now. And it needs to be in the A class, so 701 to 800 rating. I am using the 2013 Audi RS7 Sportback, because I think that's one of the cars that I would probably never use in the more restricted championships that we normally drive, and it's probably also not a car that I would ever use in the non-restricted stuff, so I thought, hey, let's use that. It's something we have never used before, so a little bit of variety. I thought about other cars, and a lot of the other cars were either not available at the auto show, which this one is, or they were simply cars that we have used already, and I think, hey, a little bit of variety. Probably not too bad for people coming here more often, you know. So, jump into race number 1. The tuning schedule is in the description. I don't know if I mentioned. Oh, an Extreme E car, eh? Just watch it demolish everyone. Just go away with that. Seriously. It was a bit unfortunate. I had a little crash there. It was actually kind of funny because I saw a path on the outside, which the Extreme E car also saw, but we kind of went off the road a lot more, but which is understandable with an off-road car, but there we go. Should be fairly stable here. I mean, A class isn't so bad. The last one I drove was the S2 class championship, which was a bit more challenging as far as car handling goes. Well, actually the handling was absolutely stunning. It's just the cars are so quick that it's a lot more challenging to drive them. Which is why, generally speaking, the slower the cars are, the easier the races are, because the AI is always this good. But you are better when the cars are slower, generally speaking. Yes, this is a big generalization. That being said, I don't think it's leaning too far out there when I say, okay, it's easier to drive because it's slower, you have more time to react, it's easier to handle, it's easier to adjust to it. So yeah, that's certainly not a stretch, I would say. Obviously, the faster cars get, the harder they become to drive. Now, there are exceptions to that, obviously, like the very old cars, they handle like absolute hammers. And it doesn't matter that they're slow, you can't drive them. Gotta be careful with that bridge, by the way. That can ruin your day. And even this thing slides around more than the Zenvo did in the last video. But just the raw speed made it so much more challenging to get the braking right, to get the turning points right, to just get the timing right, because your timing window is so small. Like here, when you miss it by 0.1 second, it's not so bad, because in that 0.1 second a lot less happens than in the Zenvo. So it's just a lot harder to correct. But here, yeah, the car, it doesn't handle nearly as well as the Zenvo did. Like I said, it's been sliding around a lot more, but it's still a lot easier to drive. For the simple fact, well, if you lose control over this car, it's pretty easy to regain it, right? it's okay. You can just regain the control and that's that. But if you lose control over the Zenvo, which is really glued to the road, so you need to push it pretty far to lose control, it's gone. So it's kind of a big difference. There we go. The R7 obviously being a fantastic car. It just we rarely use it. Or this one not at all, but also we have our Audis pretty much never. So bit of a change today. There we go. Wow. I think I was in our path. But no blocking us from victory. Oh. There's a Urus. That's totally the best car for street racing. Certainly. Urus, best ever. I am absolutely shocked how well the Urus is doing in sales. Like, you either buy a Lambo or you buy an SUV, but I don't know. I'm really shocked that this is doing that well. And that's what I say, you lose control, but you kind of regain it, and it's okay. And we kind of want a bit too much right now. Should probably just get closer bit by bit, be a little bit more patient. Get closer, and then use these fast corners here, use our chance, and now dive it in. Didn't work. What are you doing? There we go. I'm just rolling through here. I mean, once you're in the lead, it's pretty easy to keep that lead. You just need to make sure you don't colossally mess up. I mean, it's not so bad. I'm really shocked we don't have better handling here. The car is awfully twitchy. Like, for an A-class car, I mean, it's not bad, it's just for an A-class car. I am somewhat surprised. But then again, I'm coming from a Zenvo, so every little twitch already feels weird. And that's just, we brake, weight shifts, you go into the corner and you get a mild drift. It's not like extraordinary or anything, it's just what happens when you shift the weight and when you turn in. But like after the Zenvo, which was really glued to the road, it just feels weird. It's actually a big difference compared to Horizon 4. Like, the handling model is a lot better in Horizon 5. Especially when it comes to losing control over vehicles. Like, why have I disconnected? Something is seriously messed up with my connection today. And I do not know what it is. Oh well, whatever. What did I want to say? Don't remember. I don't even think I uploaded the Zenvo one yet. Oh, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what I wanted to get at is the handling model in Horizon 4. Basically, the car's handled fine. Like when you drove a car like this, it handled fine and went through the corner, swift, and then it just snapped. Like it held the line, held the line, held the line, and it just snapped, and it was gone, and there was nothing to do. But here it's a little bit different because the cars don't just snap. I mean, some do, and it is realistic in a way that some cars just snap and you're dead. That happens. But the loss of traction and the loss of grip is often a lot more gradual. Like you saw here, you entered just a mild drift, get the car mildly sideways. Or here, it's just, you have that very mild, gradual loss of power where you just slowly develop that drift. Here's what I should stop showcasing that stuff. It kind of slows us down. Anyway, and I feel like in Horizon 4 it was far more likely for the car to just hold on tight through the corner and just snap. And I also feel like it was a lot harder to control the car in Horizon 4 once it snapped. Whereas in 5, even when the rear snaps out, you have a much bigger chance to regain control. And obviously the suspension is greatly improved in 5 compared to 4. And from what I hear, the wheel community also prefers 5, because that apparently works. I mean, in 4, I drove Forza Horizon 4 with a wheel. I did that, and it was absolutely atrocious. I mean, on an Xbox, but whatever, it was horrible. And Horizon 5 is so much better in that regard from what I read. I don't own a wheel myself, so I have no idea. But it's just... And compared to other games that I played with wheel, it was just absolutely horrible. Anyway, some rambling later, we are... Oh, that's not a new wheel spin. We're at the end of this championship, so I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and until next time, farewell.